I've heard. Been asked, have I gotten any new hugs? I think the biggest, you guys probably already saw it on Twitter, but the biggest surprise was running into Korone senpai in the studio. I was just like, I think I was in the middle of something, and then Korone senpai was also in the middle of something. It was kind of late in the day, so I was like, no, I have to say hi. I hope she doesn't leave before I get to say hi. And so, luckily I got to say hi. She's so friendly and she's so nice. You know, sometimes when I meet other holomams, it's always like one of two things. Like, one thing is like we're both like too introverted to be like very friendly, like, you know, hug and be like, oh my god, we finally meet kind of thing. But then but then the other side of the spectrum of meeting holomams is like, I haven't talked to them much, but it's as if I've talked to them like 5,000 times and we've known each other for like 10 years. And I think Korone senpai was on that side of the scale. She's so friendly. Who initiated the hug? I'm not sure. We just kind of naturally hugged and we're just like, wah, Korone senpai. And I was like, yeah. And then I ended up talking about possibly moving to Japan. She was just like, you know, Bae moved recently. You're moving too, right? I'm just like, oh, I know. I know. And she's like, oh, I'll help you move if you move here. I'm just like, I know. The pressure. There was a bunch of people. I think Bae was there too. And then we were all talking. And then like, I hugged her a lot. And then like, we were talking about something. And then Korone senpai walked behind me. And she gave me a back hug. And I was just like, oh, that's a first. As I was getting a back hug from Korone senpai, Bae was like, she came and hugged me from the front. So I was sandwiched between the two. And I was just like, this is heaven. I'm winning, guys. I already talked about this in the previous stream, but I also met Alkun. So, my... what should I say? My impression of Alkun is that Alkun is basically JP Crony. I do find Crony cool too, you know? And I find Alkun cool too. Except they just have the gap, you know? You know, they're both cool and cute and funny. But I was watching like some of the clips of Alkun too, and like I kept thinking about how like similar they are to Crony. They're both lovely. They're both lovely. I guess the difference between them is probably their Mario Kart.